Oscar Grant. We are Oscar Grant. We are Oscar Grant. We are Oscar Grant. We are Oscar Grant. That's right. We are Oscar Grant.
I want to introduce the mother of Alan Bluford next, Geraldine Bluford. Alan Bluford was murdered by the OPD weeks before his high school graduation. Didn't do anything wrong. She's going to tell you what happened to him, but it's disgusting what happened to him. He pissed off a cop. How many of us got loved ones that are dead right now because they angered a cop? A lot of us. I know I do. So she's going to get up right now and she's going to tell you the truth about her son, Alan. Please give it up for Geraldine Bluford.
All power to the people! Wait a minute. They can't hear you inside. We want them to know that all power to all people. All power to the people. No. Put your fist in the air if you don't give a damn or care about the damn killer cop. I said all power to the people.
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 Kill the killer cop.
Kill killer cops.
Kill the killer cop.
Kill killer cops.
Kill the killer cops now.
Kill killer cops now.
Kill the killer cops now.
Kill killer cops now.
Kill the killer cops now.
Kill killer cops now.
I want to give all praises and all thanks to God who is the head of my life. You see, this ain't me. This is the God in me. Because after May 6th of 2012, I have been in pain. I have been knocked down. I have been lied to. I have been come against. But guess what? I stand my ground today and I say no more babies! No more killers! You see, my Bible says thou shalt not kill. Now guess what? They take this as a police state. I agree with Damien. Because they set these killer cops out to murder and kill. They have the mindset that they don't care if that's somebody's baby son 2 weeks before he graduates. They don't care if he's walking to the store to get some Skittles and an iced tea. They don't care if he skipped away or ran away. They don't care if he got on a hoodie or a windbreaker. But I tell you what, I don't care if he got on a potted plant. I don't care what. You don't have a right to take no one's life. You killed my baby officer Masso and your ass is going to jail. Your ass is getting fired. And everybody's gonna know. See, what they want you to do, people, is fight against each other. What they want you to do is kill one another. But they don't want to see this. They don't want to see the love. They don't want to see you come together. They don't want you to unite. They want to lie to you, steal your kids away, and tell you that it's justified. But guess what? We say different. We're standing our ground against this police corruption today. Fuck that. No more killing.
FTP! 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 FTP!
See, they want to tell you a bunch of lies. They want you to take their story and go away quietly. But they lie, they steal, and they will never tell the truth. And it's not just with the cops that go and pull the trigger, but it goes to that DA. And it goes to that prosecutor, and it goes to that judge, and it goes to that city official, and they all punk-ass, scared-ass fuckers. But guess what? We gonna fight! My baby is not here. He can't use his voice, but guess what? I can. I got my feet and my fists. And my baby Geraldine Bluford, I'm from
All right, sisters and brothers, I want to introduce somebody very close to me. I went to high school with this guy. His name is Stephen Board. He's a sergeant in the U.S. Army. Stephen went to Iraq. He came back and got murdered in the streets of Downey. He survived the war to die in the streets. He was a friend of mine. And here's his sister, Laura Constantino, going to tell you about Steve.
We all have something in common. We're here for change. We're here for justice and reform. My brother Stephen, like Damien said, he was an Iraqi combat veteran who survived the war just to not be able to survive walking in the streets of Downey. 2 officers shot Stephen 10 times. It's unjustified. How does the DA justify something like murder? You know, badge or no badge, murder is murder, and no one is above the law. So we're all here in unity because we have something in common, but we all love each other. You are all my brothers and sisters, and I will stand behind you no matter what. So God bless everyone, and have a great march. My daughter Melissa, Stephen.
I've only got to know my uncle for less than a couple years. The last words that I told him was, "I'll see you next year." And it kills me to see this. I see every one of you today, and I am proud. I see everybody, and I say I'm not afraid to speak my mind.
That's right.
I see this and it makes me sick. I'm usually quiet about a lot of things, but I'm not quiet about this. That's right. Thanks to my Uncle Stephen, I have a love for music, and I'm hopefully going to carry that out. But I just have one question. How much longer is this going to go on? Everybody has a purpose here, and just because somebody has been racially profiled, or they decide, you know, I'm going to go get some coffee at the middle of the night or something, the cops think that it's okay to kill them. There's brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, uncles, aunts. There's everybody out here, and they have no right to take a life. So I say, down with the killer cops. Let them know what justice is. Hell yeah! Thank you.
All right. Javier Arrezola was murdered by the LAPD West Valley Division in Reseda. He was an innocent man, and they lied about him. As soon as they killed him, they lied about him so that it would seem like it was okay. But here's his family standing with our families to make sure that we know who Javier was, and they're going to speak on him right now. Let me introduce the family of Javier Arrezola.
Hello. Thank you all for being here, standing with us. My brother, Javier Arrezola Jr., was murdered on October 1st, 2012 by a police officer. His name is Charles Wonder. He's killed 4 people, and he's a sergeant now. He's still patrolling the streets of Reseda because he thinks he can get away with murder. You know, yesterday, me and my family, we made a promise to my brother that as long as we live, we're going to fight. We're going to fight for him and everybody that's been robbed by police officers, because that's not right. No one should have the right to kill another human being. They lied. They said he was on parole. He's never even been to jail. No tattoos. Not a gang. He wasn't a gang member. And you know, he was handcuffed. And this police officer still had the need. He felt the need to taser him 4 times after being handcuffed. He weighed 145 pounds, and he tasered him in the heart, even though they're told not to do that. I'm going to read something that I wrote for my little brother. He was intelligent, generous, fair, caring, and honest. It's just a few words to describe my little brother. I know that he's in heaven because he was a good soul. He never wanted to hurt anyone. He always had the best intentions. If he had $5, he would give you 4. He loved his family. He wasn't naive at all. He always wanted facts and asked a lot of questions. He seemed very tough, but deep down inside, he was very sensitive. He was a firm believer of doing what makes us happy. He was full of life, hopes, and dreams. He was only 22, and he was our little brother. We will forever miss him, and he will always be in our hearts. And we will always continue to fight for him and every other victim out there. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
We're never going to give up. Thank you.
Justice for Javier.
En español. En español. En español. En español. En español.
¿En español?
Sí, claro.
The police is fucking shit.
Police is fucking shit!
Okay, I want to introduce Rebecca Ruiz from the Idris Deli Foundation. She's going to speak for Lamisha, right?
Hi everybody, thanks for having me here today. I'm going to read a statement on behalf of our director, Misha Irizarry, whose son was murdered by SFPD in 2001. Although I could not join you here today due to deteriorating health, as the mother of Idris Deli, my only child, another one of our black children killed by law enforcement, shot 48 times by SFPD 12 years ago, I am overwhelmed with great sadness and rage about the appalling Zimmerman verdict. Zimmerman was acting as a wannabe law enforcement when he killed Trayvon, as a wannabe cop. He was doing what the police do, killing our black and brown youth in cold blood. But I am also transported with hope, seeing how grieving families of loved ones killed by law enforcement and freedom fighters are showing renewed solidarity. Seeing how the charismatic, transcending power of unspeakable grief is now building momentum to effect change and bring not just national but international healing. On the contemporary plantation, we have lamented, enough is enough. Stop killing our children for the past 500 years. We have clenched our fists and hollered, fuck the police, often with little projected outcome or diluted demands. But now is the time for bypassing our elusive government's post-racial era, hope and change platitudes. Now is the time to start a chain of countrywide class action suits on the basis of illegal racial-based policing that will snowball into regional, state, and national levels and reach international human rights efforts. Now is the time, right after this convergence, to set up task forces, to extensively explore whether we want to lobby against stand your ground, state
stand your ground state by state. Will stand your ground, but does stand your ground offer self-defense or a legal option for poor black and brown people? Here we have it's okay for white identified goose to kill in alleged self-defense, but not okay for black and brown gander to kill their homicidal abuser or rapist. Zimmerman can stand his ground and walk free, but Melissa Alexander or courageous trans woman Cece McDonald get a lengthy sentence. Our personal respective tragedies are no longer personal. We are all not the unarmed poor black or brown children who were assassinated by slave catchers, but we can act in solidarity with those families. The power and courage of our families is something to be reckoned with. Today, after the event is over, after you've cried over the shock and horror sustained by the Martin, Duenas, Moore, Brown, Harding, Grant, and Graham families, and so many more, when you go home, it's not over. We want you to reach out at work, at school,